What's good, y'all? Before I start this video, I just want to appreciate everybody that's been showing love, subscribing, liking the videos, sharing them, whatever y'all doing. I appreciate it. My channel's starting to gain a little traction, so I appreciate everybody that's rocking with me. That's gonna continue to rock with me. But we ain't gonna get too much yapping on that. Y'all know this is Game is Game. I'm Leaky Hustling. You know what I mean? And today we're gonna talk about staying the course. You know what I mean? Staying the course, pretty much simple. Stand down to your task, handling your business, following the plan, you know what I mean? Plan and execute. Execution is the main thing with every plan that you make, you know what I mean? Because you can write down a plan, you have $1 million ideas, but if you don't execute and you don't run through it with your plans, how is it even possible to even figure out the outcome? You know what I mean? Like a lot of people, they dream real big. They got these big ass goals, but they're not able to achieve them because they don't stick to the course and execute the plan that they got written for them. You know what I mean? Now, excuse me. I'm not saying that we can't get distracted on this journey. You know what I mean? Because in this day and age, there's so much stuff out here to get distracted with. We got girls, money, men, drugs. We got a lot of shit out here that's so easy. It can take us off of the course and make us lose focus of what we got to do for real. But we can't let all that the wants. We can't let all the wants determine your needs, if that makes sense. Like you can't just keep going out and doing what you want when we gotta when we gotta figure out when we gotta get stuff that we need, you know what I mean? Now, I'm not saying that you cannot get your wants, which in reality, most of the time, and when you come to executing a plan, you cannot get your wants most of the time. But sticking to the plan, man. Try not to try not to go and get all your wants at one time. Focus on the needs and shit. You know what I mean? Um, it's a lot of shit that we go through that can also take us off the course. You know what I mean? But we're all human, so it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to cry and shit. You know what I mean? And it's okay to feel a certain way about some of the shit that we go through. But at the end of the day, you should know that you got a goal to make. And if you don't reach that goal, you average. You know what I mean? You're extremely average. A lot of people don't reach their goals because they're scared to execute the plan and take the risks that come with the plan. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of people out here. Like, for instance, it's a lot of people that want to look good. They want to feel good, you know, body wise. A lot of people aren't fit. A lot of us aren't fit. You know what I mean? But you can't just say I want to be fit and then just keep eating a whole bunch of bullshit all day, like pizza and shit, pizza with ranch and shit. You know what I mean? Like you can't. I mean, you probably could get fit off that, but like it'll take a lot longer than doing what you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? So you can't just be about it, man. Plain and simple. You know what I mean? You got to get up. You got to go do this shit every single day until you execute your plan. Once again, until you execute your plan. Now, after you execute your plan, by all means, ball out. But until then, stay down, bro. You know what I mean? The turtle wins the race every single time. Every single time. You know what I mean? You can't give up on your dream you got to stick the course, because if you give up early, you'll never know the outcome. I think I already said that already, but you'll never know the outcome, and the outcome is the best thing that you, in your eyes, is the best thing for you. Because damn, I'm sorry, I'm kind of yapping, y'all, but the outcome that you plan for yourself, it's not going to be, you're not going to get there in the quickest amount of time. You're going to get there. It's going to take a while. You're going to have to be uncomfortable. Straight like that. You know, executing the plan, it's going to be a lot of bumpy roads. That shit ain't never, It's never been that way for anybody. You can ask anybody that's at the top. You know what I mean? It's never been that way. It's a lot of shit that we got to do that might be off the plan, even though, you know, even though sometimes you may want to stick to the plan, but it's a lot of shit that we do that's off the plan. And we can't, I mean, I'm not going to say we can't do it, but sometimes you have to do it. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying take a complete right or left off your plan because one thing done messed up, but at the same time, you should be able to get back on track to where you need to be. A little bump in the road ain't shit. Just like when you drive and you hit a little bump, you feel me? Ain't nothing. You feel me? So I just want y'all to stick to the course, man. This ain't gonna be no long ass video. I appreciate everybody for tapping in. Stay to the course, man. Stick to the course. Handle your business. Handle your priorities. You know what I mean? And remember to stay down, man. I fuck with y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. It's Leaky Hustling. This game is game.